how to create a new map in BeamNG.drive. In BeamNG.drive, we can create a new map using a template map that comes shipped with the game. From the main menu, go ahead and click Free Roam. On the bottom right-hand corner, check the box that says Include Auxiliary Debug Content. And we're going to look for a map that says Template Level. Replace this. Go ahead and click that, and then you can double-click the default spawn, or you can just click Spawn. It's going to go ahead and load up the map. This is a nice island map, very empty, very plain. You can see my default car is the minivan. If you press Shift-C, you can go ahead and pan out, and you can use the Shift to speed up. And we can take a look at the map. This is useful for the world editor as well. And you can press Shift-C again to return to your vehicle. All right, so to create a new version of the map, we're going to copy this level over to a new folder, and we need to do that in the world editor. So to access the world editor, press F11. You're going to see a toolbar up here at the top. I'm going to do videos on each of these elements. The devs are constantly adding new features to the world editor, but for our purposes right now, we're going to go ahead and click New Level at the top left corner. You can also press Control-N, or you can click File, New Level. It's going to bring open a file dialog box with the list of all of the levels, including the developer maps and any custom maps you have in your current folder. Remember, the current folder is the new way that BeamNG sorts all of the custom assets, mods, etc., stuff that isn't created by the developers. So we're going to go ahead and create a new folder. And to do this, you would type in the name of your new map in the new folder. We'll call it R_map. And click Create, and then it's going to put us in that folder, and from here we're going to go down and click Open. It's going to load for a second, and what it's doing is copying all of the elements of the template map into our map folder. I'm going to go ahead and press Alt-Enter, and we're going to switch to the folder view. I just want to show you, drag and drop this over. If you click on Current, click on Levels, you can see we have a new folder here, our map. It's next to my current folder for the map that I'm working on. And if we double click that, you can see all of the files that are part of this map. So the art, import, main folder, this is your hierarchy, your mission group, info on the map itself, like the name, the author, description of the map, and then you've got forest brushes, you've got forest data, your terrain depth, and a preview that shows up in the mod repository, and then the terrain file as well. So we'll go into each of these in future lessons, but this is where you can start modifying any of the files that are in here to tweak your map. I'm going to do one last thing, which is return to the map, and we're going to go ahead and create some bushes here. So Shift-C to unconnect the camera. Let's go ahead and make a forest mesh, and we'll do an instantiate forest item. Let's grab some bushes, go ahead and circle it around the spawn point. All right, so now that we've modified this level, we're going to save it. You can press Control-S, or you can press Save Level. And just to show you that this is in fact saved, I'm going to exit the world editor. I'm going to go to Free Roam. You don't see it listed in this grouping of maps. There's a reason for that. When you save a map, by default it ends up in your auxiliary debug content view. These are more like published maps, kind of like if you have a map that's in progress, you don't want it to be visible as a playable map, you can change a tag in the info file to do that. So you can see that my map here shows, because it's mostly done, but the other maps that are in the auxiliary debug content window is what we're looking for. So now when we look, we have two different versions of the template level. We have the one that we originally opened up, and then we have levels.r_map.info.title. So this is kind of like a placeholder title for the map. And if we double click it and load the map, we could see that we're now loaded into the version that we modified. And we've got the bushes surrounding our car. And that's it for this lesson.